Hello everyone and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. I am Sir Ar-Gimilkhad, and as we get into our battle today against Captain Muzzlug, I will do a quick channel update, which will also be the title of this video. So as you guys, probably don't know, Dunland is finally getting its scripts in the works by Lord of Links, so it's still very early, but they will be getting their changes shortly. I can't tell you when that's going to be done for sure, but we will get new scripts and potentially a new roster, so rest assured when that is pretty much finalized or mostly done, I will be starting a new campaign, which will be replacing the spot of the Elven campaign, which to be honest we have already been kind of ignoring. I will do one final battle with one final episode with the Elves, leading off to a final battle in the new Umbar battle map, which for that one, I don't know if I can actually modify the battle map in the current save, so I might just generate a army in the current version that I play on, the most up-to-date version, and that to do a battle in Umbar. I mean, for the most part, we've already greatly won that campaign anyway. It's not like we're really, abusing anything there. By spawning an army, and I mean we would defeat Harad in time anyway. So we'll do a 30th episode of the what do you call them? Can I not put a catapult anywhere? I could. I guess it would just have to go over here, which is not a bad firing position. Yeah, one final Elven episode, as I was saying, and then from there we'll just continue doing the 3 campaigns of Angmar, the Ar-Adûnâim, and Umbar, or not Umbar, but Dunland. And we will also be doing another campaign. Oh, we have like none of these guys left alive, do we? Let's put these Azrazar Marines there, Mordag Skirmishers. We'll also be considering doing a Dol Guldur campaign at some point in the future, as well as the Reunited Kingdom. So those are kind of my current plans. Dunland, and then Dol Guldur and Reunited Kingdom, depending on whenever the Reunited Kingdom script is finalized. Lastly, we'll just have these Falon border guards. They can just stay there for now. Now, I want these catapults to ideally fire down the hills. I don't know how effective that's gonna be, though. Maybe we just have them posted up here. It looks like the enemy does have the ballistas, so Isengard will probably fire at us with those first. I'd honestly like to see Isengard have a special unique ballista. I think unit slots could be amended for that, especially because they do have a unique one in 3rd Age Reforged, as well as the fact that they kind of have their own cool ballista in the movies, and it's a shame that that's not represented here. It would add a new artillery type. Speaking of other artillery types, I thought it'd be kind of cool if, maybe Gondor had like a little scorpion turret, like basically mini ballistas. Because in the tabletop game for Middle-earth, they get a thing called the Avenger Bolt Thrower, and that's literally what it is, just a mini ballista / scorpion turret that Rome used to use way back in the glory days. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to wait it out for a bit. Let's just put it on time 6 while the AI eventually decides to shoot at us. Are they just going for casualties here? I think they're trying to take down the walls. Okay, never mind, get off of there, please. Wow, I killed quite a few of our own men, actually. They're going to, instead of going for the gates, they're just going to shoot down our walls. Interesting. But we have plenty of Falon border guard here, and we're actually kind of trapped if we stay down here. Probably want to kind of retreat up the hill with some of our forces. Azrazar warriors could stay, Azrazar marines can stay in cover. These Kefe huntsmen, though, they are not safe. If the enemy does go up here, this is the closest way up the ramp, so I don't blame Isengard for going for that. It makes sense. Put these Mordag skirmishers up on the wall, and we'll continue the speed up. Looks like they probably will take the wall down. 96%. Yep, there it goes. I'm really surprised they went for the walls instead of the gate or anything else. Well, they'll probably just use the rest of their ammo, so what we could honestly do is once they begin to march, what we can do is we can send up our infantry. How are they hitting? They're really hitting our Rosdon bowmen here? Oh my goodness, that did some damage. Okay. Wow, let's put you guys a little bit closer to the gate. I'm really surprised that hit us there. Too bad these guys are out of range. I mean, we could try moving the catapult up. Like over there. Oh, now they're going to move as soon as I do that. So honestly, I think what we should do is hold right outside here. With the bowmen, we don't have a good position for them though. Maybe they can head up to the top of the hill here. We'll get Gimbals over kind of close to the bottom, that way we can keep those Falon border guard fighting as long as possible. We're still not in range though. So catapults might be able to fire now, I hope they can. But these guys are not on the wall, the other archers we have. Are they going to try to climb the wall still? Okay. Okay, I see you there, Isengard, actually using multiple tactics here. Usually they breach and then they just go to rush everything into that, but it looks like they're actually going to engage us the other way here. Oh, and my cat, of course, he wants to get into the room as soon as I start recording. Of course, he just misses me. I just got home from work, so he wants to see what's going on and hang out with us today. Got a lot of these raiders, which is great. We are outnumbered by, I think, 500, give or take. Granted, we definitely need to be shooting at the orc men. How did that catapult just go? Did that kill our own forces? I think it did. Put on fire ammunition so we can actually see where these shots are going. It looks like they're, yeah, probably still just hitting our own men. Did a lot of damage to those raiders, but now we just need to take care of the Bane Guard. Gimmelzor can probably hop on the wall there. You guys actually have a decent firing position. Still just kind of slowly getting up to us. They do have Uruk Reavers here. I kind of should shoot those, shouldn't I? I mean, Bane Guard are pretty important too, but if we can kill lightly armored units like that, we'll get more bang for our buck. A matter of speaking. Gimmelzor, yeah, you should head up to the walls. We'll keep the archers up there for a moment just so that they can keep firing at these Uruk Reavers. More of those that we can kill, the better. You guys be on defensive mode. They're definitely going to need support though. Hopefully these Falon border guards can hold for a while. Up on the walls. We'll keep holding for now. Let Gimmelzor kind of get up to the front line. There we are. Now as soon as they climb these ladders, we will be ready for them. Ballista shots are going overhead, which is fantastic. You guys are fighting. Wow, they have a lot of archers here. Let's just throw our javelins in there. Sure, we're going to take casualties, but that's fine. Perhaps we can get the cell swords out there. The Reavers are mostly dead, though. And Gimmelzor actually made those guys rout. That's great. Actually fantastic. This was our Marines probably going to die off. Yeah, we need a suicide squad them. Kind of bad that we're fighting outside of the walls when we're outnumbered like this. Oh, they even have wargs. That's not good. If we can just capture these guys or get them off of us, that'll save us some damage. Oh, they have more archers. Okay, yeah, let's, we make these Orcmen Bane Guard route? That would be fantastic. I don't think we will, though. As long as we can just kind of get them away from us, I'm fine with that. Our ballista's firing at archers, not doing great damage. Should we shoot at that ballista, or should we aim for these Uruk Reavers? Yeah, let's shoot for those cell swords. Or not the cell swords, but the ballista maybe. And now we do have armsmen heading inside the settlement any moment now. Uruk Reavers, let's countercharge them. This is not a great fight for the cell swords, but we still outskill them. So we should hopefully be able to make some magic happen there. Honestly, we could send Gimmelzor through the gate. I think it'll be a fun idea. And hopefully we get a few catapult kills. Even if it kills just a few orcs, that'd be great. Marines are doing okay against those men there. Out, let's deal with those orc hunters. We have some Corsair Raiders that can kind of plug the gap for now. Let's deal with orc hunters. As their warriors hop over there. We need to protect our archers, though. And perhaps even his catapult. Ooh, that did some decent damage. That was actually a great hit. Why can't we get that more often? Alright, archers, please shoot at the wargs. That's our next threat. Dumbledore should be able to cut down these orc hunters in mass. Let's use a Numenorian war cry. I think it's time. We need to be able to rout something off here. EV hunters, switch to those warg marauders. You guys, fire support down there. Yes, they are routing. This is exactly what we need. Okay, great. He's going to try to run that way. Because, yes, we can capture the wargs. All you guys, we need to capture every last one of them right now. In fact, should we chase them or should we just go for more? Yeah, we should just try to kill them all and capture as many as we can instead of chasing new enemies. We actually routed off the ballista with artillery fire. That's really great. Marines, you're my best bet at capturing a bunch of these men here. Please do it. You guys fire at those. We can just keep the pressure up here. Keep capturing them. Don't even worry about the rest. Yes, you guys are still capturing more. The more we can capture, the better. Those are, after all, those are basically free kills. It's too bad we don't have any cavalry here. I think they're just going to run for their lives from now on. Keep up the pressure. Keep up the pressure. Alright, looks like that's as much as we're going to get here. As I said, those guys need support. Okay. Basically, they're going to start to come back to the battle, so we need to pull on out of here. These guys will fight to the end. I don't know if the Falon Borderguards are going to beat these orc fighters or not. They might die off here. We get these two Azrazer Marines out of combat. Maybe they can throw a couple javelins. I think it's just one guy, but he does have a javelin. Okay, great. They are going to rout. My man, throw that javelin. You're so brave. You can even just kill one man. That'll be great. Now, you guys capture those. Cell swords hop into the settlement. Here, catapult's basically out of it. It's not out of ammo yet. Maybe we can hit these archers. That would be nice. Or is there one single javelin man? Get over here and throw those javelins. Fallen Border Guard's falling out. I want to see if this guy can just get a bunch of kills here. I don't think he will, though. Throw those javelins. What are you doing? Alright, apparently they struggle when you only have one unit left. And he'll try his best, though. We got tower shooting at him. When those guys rout, that should be the battle, I think. Keep it on ×6. Come on, man. How many javelin kills are you going to get here? Move a little closer. Oh, and they're done. Keep on tossing those javelins. I think he's getting a few more. Come on. One last javelin throw, and he misses. He's not that great. We only lost 186 to 1350. Most kills. Kife Huntsman, 176. I am so glad that we recruited those guys in our campaign. And we can see that we definitely need to get some more. Since they kind of outclass our Ar-Adûnâim bowmen when it comes just to sheer, arrow damage. We'll definitely want to invest in more of those guys. They're our best early tier archers. Way better than the Ar-Adûnâim. Although the Ar-Adûnâim have better armor, that's not really what you need with archers. You need numbers, accuracy, and damage. They can be as low armor as... I give an exception to Gondor archers, though. They are pretty well heavily armored, though. The ransommen, we're going to execute them. We need Dunland to be safe. Looks like Isengard might be fighting Gondor here. If they kind of hurt each other off and kill each other off, that would help us. Not seeing the flags go down. Oh yeah, they actually won that battle. Interesting, Isengard, but they took a lot of damage. Oh, we have a new husband for Queen Beruthiel. I really like that name, Calatar. That just screams that this man is, he's an absolute beast. Calatar the Conqueror. Calatar the husband of Finduilas. That'll do. Calatar the husband. Skilled bureaucrat. I love it. Strong at the walls. Social drinker. mean leader apparently, so he might be quite ruthless. We'll take him. Welcome to the family, Calatar. And Dunlin dwindles, but honestly their people now serve under the banner of the Ar-Adûnâim. Alright, Calatar, where are you, my man? I want you to do something...
Yes,
yeah, you know what, screw it, stay in Dunlarak, that's perfect for you. Might use him in the future, but for now, we need to get Gimilkhad out of here. Give him the bun, or the ban, or whatever it's called. Might help with his construction. And we'll give him the architect. Everything else, yeah, everything else shall stay with Gimilkhad.
Your orders, my lord.
Gimilkhad, you can... Should you go up to the north, or should you go to the east? Ar-Adûnâim is there. If we go south, we can just finally take care of Isengard, but we do have Gimilkhad down here, or wait. Lord Gimilzor. Yeah, Gimilkhad, you'll go north. I believe, yeah, we had taken Betrayal, we're working on the public order there. We didn't get a construction notification here. We do have plenty of money, so let's just repair the wall. I think we really need the conscription camp, those units aren't great. We'll get that Dark Shrine. Now, who else can be upgraded? Bulk Food's already working on it. We could go for a road. That'll help. It's honestly, we have the money now, so what's there to lose? Garas is upgrading Bregnos. You're under siege. So you need to be relieved. And Gimilkhad is just the man to do it. Gimilkhad versus Warg Marauders, that should be an easy victory. Oh yeah. Easily just kills those guys off without even a struggle. We have Gazdoof over here. I'm not worried about him. Gimilzagar, though, will move on for Gund. And it's a Orcish town, so we don't need any towers or anything. Just trash units. Even if Zagur gets back here, I'm not really worried about his army, as it's quite weak. However, we should recruit in this area if we can. We don't have too many options. Maybe we get some horsemen up to the front line. Send these guys out there as horsemen. We have some elites on the way, which is fantastic. And then we have some elites up here. Yes, we do. Noctir does have a strong army. Quite strong, actually, with the trebuchets and all of that. He will make his way to, what is this? Fort Willishar to show Enedwaith that they should not have ever turned on us when the High Elves decided they would fight us. We can probably just go straight up there and kill Menthar. I guess there'll be another turn. Oh, we'll get these Corsairs up there. We're going to need them, for sure. And Dolvoran, we can keep upgrading you, can't we? Get a conscription camp. Doesn't look like we actually get one here. That sucks. How's our culture doing? 13%. We'll need to raise that if we want to get any more units. Even if like 15% just for Azrazire warriors. So, Dark Shrine. I guess we could retrain these Sarlan Mercs and give them some armor. This Royal Guard should probably just head on home, along with these catapults. I just realized we had a boat here. We could have just used that. How are we doing in Harlan? Harlan's doing great. King's Men is 26%, which means if we get the barracks and ranges here, we'll actually have our proper forces, so let's do that. And Buzra Doom, what can you get? Land clearance, that'll work. The army is on the way to Cor Willishar. We have Karis Nernalad under siege. We just go in there. It is just a small town, so we should be able to take it with just this battering ram. Now, they do have a unit of woodland hunters, which kind of concerns me a little bit. We have lots of Corsair archers and Kive huntsmen, so we outnumber them, even though they technically outskill us. I'll save that game. We're going to go ahead and take this rebel settlement, which used to be Dunlin's. And from here, I think we're in a good position just to steamroll the rest of the north. We'll take out Bree and also get ready for our war against Gondor. Perhaps we can ally with Rohan and fight Gondor. I think that would be pretty fun. Start deployment. Now, the only potential issue I see is the fact that they have arrow towers. But maybe we can kind of just, like, use... I don't want to have those guys up in the front line. Maybe the Azra can be up front in kind of a loose formation and maybe absorb the arrow tower shots while the halberdiers push the tower. Yeah, I like that plan. And our archers can just go up like that. You over there. And Household Guard will definitely have to use those guys in the front line. And thankfully we're already in range to shoot at them, so if we can just kind of take care of those woodland hunters early, that'd be fantastic. Why don't you guys pull up just a little bit, get a little closer if you can. Run, please. You guys work on the cell swords, you guys shoot those guys over there. Even huntsmen should be able to clear out a lot of these woodland hunters as long as they can keep that fire up. I love it. I just love this. I love the sound of arrows just, you know, piercing flesh, armor, and hitting the ground. This game really does have the best sound design of any Total War, at least of any recent Total War games. I'm not sure about Rome. I just feel like Medieval 2, though, when you have heavily armored infantry clash into each other, the sounds of weapons hitting armor, hitting flesh, hitting leather, it all has different effects, which I love it. And like a mace hitting an enemy will sound differently than a sword, for example, or a spear. Brutal. And the sound of the arrows as they kind of whistle overhead. I think Shogun had that as well, Shogun 2. That really is just amazing. You don't get that in any of the newer Total War games. I can't even remember if musketeers and like handgunners in Warhammer, if they even sound that great. I know they make an audible sound, but it doesn't. I don't think it's as loud as a musket should be, and it surely doesn't have like that effect that like you get in Empire Total War. They did retreat their woodland hunters, which means as soon as we go into the city, we're gonna have to deal with all of those. Move these Azrazer archers over that way. Ife, what are you guys working on? Cell swords, not bad. Can move them that way, might help with getting a couple extra kills. The more we can get, the better. March up our infantry now, bring up our household guard. We really just need to kill off the bandits, like definitely kill off those for sure, and leave the halberdiers to deal with the cell swords. But are they going to retreat now? They might be retreating. Like, wow, they are actually retreating. Kind of works out for us. We got a few more kills. As there, run in there. Halberds get in there. That's fantastic. We get better angles for firing into them. Keep on firing. If we can actually just capture them too and stop them from doing their retreat, we'll be able to kind of keep them in our death box, or our, you know, right in our firing line. Oh, look at those arrows fly overhead. May your bows strike true, gentlemen. Alright, we're gonna have to run them inside. We're definitely gonna want these archers over there. The other flank seems like it's gonna take way too long to do. Our household guard, get up there. We're gonna be under fire from the woodland hunters, but that's fine. We're just gonna have to weather the storm. Keep on running up. We'll put it on ×6 as we just kind of pour into the gate. Don't know why they're struggling right now. Halberdiers hit those guys. Perfect. Woodland hunters here are engaged. They're not going to be firing at us, which is exactly what we want. We want these halberdiers to hit these cell swords now. Pretty much our best unit for fighting them, especially if we can kind of keep that pike wall up. Oh, look at those two guys just stabbing in unison. Cell sword coming in, doing a spinning strike, going for an overhead. Actually hitting both of them here, I think. But his buddy's coming in to stab the cell sword. This is not an easy fight for the halberdiers, definitely not. Oh, there goes that cell sword. He was showing us some flashy moves, but he is going to bring the halberd overhead, and he's going to bleed out now on the ground. Brutal stuff. War is never clean. Ife, why don't you guys go for that wide flank over there? Now, it looks like the hunters are going to try to attack us. Halberdiers not doing great in this fight. We put them in spear wall, that might help. Maybe we just get them to kind of keep that poking attack, that fast animation. It's just their low damage in general makes halberdiers somewhat ineffective. I wish they were better than they were. I really do. You guys fight there. Cell swords, we still have a lot of those. Let's just get the household guard in there. It looks like bandits going to chase our Corsair archers. I'm not really worried though. We can simply just run back. Keep a huntsman working on those bandits. We need to try to... I don't like how they're going after these guys. I mean, they should do okay in melee. We have a lot of bodies here to fight. Our halberdiers are not doing great. See if we can get a flank. If we can kill off these bandits with arrow fire and then get these archers free, that will help a lot. Keep you guys in defensive mode. As long as they shoot, they'll do way more damage than if they get caught in melee. Kind of a cheap tech you can do with fire at will, or with fire at will in guard mode. They'll just continue to shoot, which is fantastic. That's giving us some victory here. We're actually taking arrow tower fire here, which is a little unfortunate. You guys go for a flank. Our generals should be able to hold the line long enough here. Yeah, these unupgraded or unupgraded halberdiers just getting absolutely annihilated right now. But the bandits are now defeated on this flank. Here's our stuck in melee now. Oh, nope, they're still firing. That's great. Only 38 bandits remain. Once we get all these archers free, we'll be good to go, I think. Alright, go ahead and run up here. As long as our general can just survive against these cell swords, that's all we really need them to do. Come on, you guys can surely beat some woodland hunters. I mean, you're way better armed than them. There's just something wrong about this halberd animation. Oh, that's unfortunate. These bandits did kind of get a flank on these halberdiers, so they're not going to last forever. Archers, I really need you guys to run. And then fire a point-blank volley right into those bandits. Like, nope, don't even do that. Just go into melee. These guys are down to only 3. This last volley should kill them. That is brutal stuff. Just absolutely executed here. Guys, finish them off. Put it on ×6. Try to get our archers in a better position here to fire. Get up there. Fire at those cell swords. And there we go. That should basically be the game. Our general is right there, though. Hopefully he doesn't get taken down. Alright, hop into melee now. Everyone get into melee. Yeah, there he was. He was just deep in that formation. Look at that banner of the Ar-Adûnâim flying in the town square. And let's not be firing anymore, shall we? Thought I told you guys to go into melee. Where is the last man anyway? Dead. Can't even tell where he is. Let's zoom in on the map. He's somewhere in here. Got him on the edge. No. Oh, is he in here? There he is. One last sellsword just fighting to the very last. What a brave mercenary.
This is a clear victory.
A clear victory indeed. Most kills going to Kife Huntsman. 192 from those brave men of Enedwaith who have realized that it's better to fight with the Ar-Adûnâim than against, as they have seen their kinsmen fall many times throughout our... And we will simply occupy Caras Nirnaled, which is actually great that we have public order here right now. Must have some good law buildings, I'm guessing. No, not really. I guess it's just because we have a proper general here that's helping. So we'll get that Dark Sanctuary, and he'll just hang out here a few turns. We could get the armor on the raiders. Yeah, let's do that because it's super cheap anyway. And now Minlazir, Captain Carbazir, you guys join up. We do have a rebel army here. Dunlending Warband, Doonheard Champions, and Doonheard Berserkers. That's too powerful for his forces. And definitely need some cavalry or something else. Maybe some archers, or maybe we just get Naktir to help him. We'll have him simply just run in a counter direction from those rebels for now. Hopefully those rebels don't attack us, but they might. That's something that we need to be wary of. Now let's go ahead and get a watchtower kind of put there. We need to take care of that rebel army. I want to get them all off of our land. Annoying dealing with rebel armies at the end of the day. Maybe he can do it. Give him there. And I don't want to use these guys. I don't really want to lose people, so let's just send in the Royal Knights and have them kind of help us beat this rebel army for sure. I just don't want to like auto-resolve it and lose any important units. This should just be a super easy battle. We can do this with just the Knights. Alright, snowy battlefield. Open plains. Perfect for some Royal Cavalry to just totally decimate our opponents here. And they are going to be over there. Interesting. Let's start marching them in a kind of wide formation here. Hopefully we can dodge any ballista shots. It's the only thing I'm worried about. Probably put our general in wide formation. They're going to try to shoot him. If we can just sneak behind them, yeah, we'll be able to shut them down. Only real threatening unit here is the berserkers, because they are armor piercing. But if we're fast about this, we won't have to worry about it. Let's get a little bit farther behind. Got full flank, perfect. I'll have our infantry run around this way as the cavalry disables that ballista. Ah, that was their general too on the ballista. That's actually perfect. They should rout any moment now. Oh yeah, they're just getting completely decimated. Alright, pull out, pull out. Don't get charged. I don't want to lose a single knight today. Get these Royal Guard to charge the berserkers. Single knight dies, that's going to be really unfortunate for us. I mean, we could probably charge those Dunleading Raiders and be fine, but I'd rather do a hammer and anvil. Time 6 as we just speed it up here as they try to run from us. Okay, our general did kind of miss his charge. Alright, whatever, let's just go in. I think we can take them just fine. I mean, their countercharge is going to make them take more damage. Oh, yep, there we go. Completely wrecked them. I don't even know what I was afraid of. We destroyed that unit in one charge. Now, where's our general? Hopefully he's not in the front line. Okay, cool. He's still safe. We'll teach the last of the Dunleading rebels that they should put down their weapons and just join us in our glorious advanced Numenorian society. And they are done. Chase them down. Every last one must be taught that they cannot stand against us. You gotta feel bad for these guys. Their entire way of living has been crushed under the Numenorian boot, and their chieftains have all died. The last bands of resistance are now being cut down. Oh, we did lose one knight. That kind of sucks. Hopefully they come back. No, we just took one casualty. That's unfortunate. I can't remember if this version has the way stations or not. It might, and if it does, we can retrain them. I don't think it is though, because I haven't seen anyone put it up, so I don't think this version has it. And that is one more rebel that we have taken down. Only a few more remain. Moondamir, make your way back to Metraith. And I believe that is our turn. We have a few reinforcements going to Dunyard. Yeah, we need to retrain these guys, but we don't have any buildings for that. We are working on the city, and then maybe we can go for the barracks. In fact, yeah, we're at the right amount of population. Lauren is looking great, though. We'll be able to soon take Thar-Grandost. Kind of start our sneak attacks on Gondor. We do have the option to get a Merchant's Guild in Metraith, and we might. It's not a bad place to have one. Oh, and hello, Bree. And we have Riding and Bregnos. That's unfortunate. We should probably stop that. We have Gazdoof here. We could probably take him out real quick with our Gimilkhad and some bandits. Could probably kill him off. Not even worth doing though. It would be such a grind to do that. We do have a high palace in Londare, which means we can get our army barracks, giving us our Pharazon's Faithful, a unit that I wish I had a little bit earlier in this campaign, but hey, better late than never. We have Narduzagar and Narduterik ready to deploy, so let's grab those. That's like literally all of our money right now. Alkfu did get its armorer, so we can't retrain those war wagons. It's not worth it. I mean, I guess we could send the war wagons, the one man on his one war wagon, back to Londare to be retrained. They are gold chevrons at the very day. I feel like I didn't really use them that much. What about barracks is here? Do we already have that? Yeah, we need a high palace and for this place, city. So we should probably work on that. We're getting there. It's slow, but we're there. Karas got its conscription camp, which is going to help us with our income there. We have a new family member, and Castamite has come of age. Fantastic. Oh, he looks so cool with that red hood. That looks fantastic. He may as well sit in Tharbad for a bit. And hang out with Gimilthon. Are they related by chance? Here, big red hood. Yeah, they're actually related. That's cool. He adopted his father's persona, I guess, to have that red hood that his father dons. That's really cool. I like that. But you can't change. But you can't change their their bodyguard unit, because that would make him into a ranger as well.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, well, Billy brings forth a whole stack of decent Breland units. Billy the Butcher over here with Council's Guard. We'll hang out in Metraith for a second. We might fight them this turn. Are we at war with them? We're neutral, but they're definitely looking to start a war.
Your orders, my lord.
We could take care of Menthar, might not be a bad call. We have Captain Herrick over here. Let's kind of go around. Yeah, I want to kill Menthar. Oh, we can't because these guys have already moved. Pull them out. There. Alright, Menthar, you can't go anywhere else. Is it even worth doing? Yeah, we'll just do it real quick. We can just send in our cavalry on him and then here go towards the last stronghold of Enedwaith and its people. Alright, start deployment. We could probably open with some trebuchet fire if they happen to be in range. Why not? And one thing I did do, which has been added to the mod, I have added the ranges, not in this version, but in the version 4.5, you will now have artillery ranges listed for all artillery, so trebuchets, catapults, ballistas, mangonels, all of that. You'll now be able to see how much ammo they actually are supposed to have. Really won't need much for this battle. We can put them on fire at will, see if we get a lucky kill. But really, this is going to come down to our cavalry. Actually, not bad so far. Can we get a cheeky general kill? Oh, that was just so close, too. Let's hit those while our cavalry cleans up shop on these archers. Be a really easy fight. Chase them down. Your cavalry, you should be able to run faster than that. Kills. There we go. We're going to take some damage from those for sure. Hey, we killed a couple of those clan heralds. That's what, 11 there in that volley? That just shows how good the general is. But hey, he's being shot down. Oh, of course they have Druidine Hunters camping on him, so we're going to lose a couple more mounted warband. That kind of sucks. Come on, take them down. Okay. Catapults, you should probably stop now. That's probably enough. We won't lose our general, but we will lose a lot of these guys here. Take down those Druidine Hunters. Get revenge for your fallen comrades. Here comes the charge. And go for the last unit here. So killing a few of them on the side here. Fantastic. It'll stop them from skirmishing away. Looks like they don't even have skirmish mode anyway. The cavalry pull out. Let the spearmen deal with them in melee. Get one last charge on these clan heralds who, I don't know how I feel about them honestly as a bodyguard unit. Like, yeah, they've got great javelins, but they're incredibly squishy. But still having javelins means they can do some serious damage, and they are quite unique in that aspect. However, though, they cannot deal with cavalry when they are caught in melee. On shut down Menthar. One last charge should do it. Come on in here from the back, and what the heck was that charge? It wasn't even a charge. What are you guys doing? And the formation seems to be getting all weird. On actually charge. What are you guys doing? There we go. And he is gone. Another one of Enedwaith's few remaining chieftains has fallen. We're ever closer to taking Cor Willishar, but didn't they have a bigger army here? I'm worried now. We do have a spy. Take a look here. There is Moot Speaker Suh, or maybe Say, Che, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Mokaine Tuta, Mokaine Boxtoy, Falani Herders, and Falon Border Guards. So things look very, very grim for Enedwaith as they go out with a whisper at the end of our campaign against and their peoples. So we now can just do the battle for Gund, and I think this will finish off today's episode as Gimilkhad takes on Thrucknaz. Alright, let's begin this battle here. We have some Rosdan footmen that can take the front line here. We don't need these crossbows on here though. But we can break down multiple sections of walls and force our way into the settlement from multiple points. And that we shall. Although we don't have a good unit for this last one, I guess we could put our household guard on it. Get these archers together. And they can just shoot at whatever is in range. Crossbows, put them over here. They'll have to deal with Thrucknaz and any other heavy armor. The rest of our forces can just kind of go wherever. You guys start marching up, please. Hopefully we can get some good crossbow volleys. I'm hoping that they can actually do it. Go break down that wall. We should be in range now, I hope. Yes, we are. We'll make sure they're not on skirmish mode. That's always awful. And yeah, just start firing at will when you're ready. Ooh, the bodyguards are on that side, so let's actually get these guys over here to fire at the bodyguards. Should do a lot of damage thanks to these low-hanging walls. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Lord Grievous here, taking a load of arrow fire. Orcs are falling every which direction. A lot of unarmored and unshielded orcs here that are just free kills for us, honestly. Put on ×6 as we just march towards the gates and get our crossbows in position to fire upon the Uruk-hai bodyguard. I'm hoping that they can just be in range here.
It'll not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
There should be fine. And fire. We're in the walls now. Border guard, get ready to engage any moment now. I just want to see if these crossbows can fire up and over the walls. More gates are fallen. Yes, looks like they are able to fire just up and over and claim a few lives. Fantastic, fantastic. Now you guys head on inside. Keep up the arrow pressure though. Keep up the fire. Look at all the orc bodies just laying everywhere. I love it. I love to see it. Alright, move up, lads. More and more are falling as we speak. Probably get some horsemen in here. That wouldn't be a bad idea. They can at least deal with any skirmishers that might be in the back. Archers are almost all in range. Have them shoot at those. I'll take down that gate. I mean, we really don't need to take down the gate at this point, but I mean, we might as well still do it. You guys head up there, General. Drop that ram. Mr. Gorbachev, drop that ram. Hop in there, General. Let's get you and those crossbows to work together as a tag team. Masters and Marines that can also join the fray. Many orc fighters all falling. Orc hunters in the back, so we'll want to save some ammunition for those, but we can fire another volley on these guys here, soften them up. Fantastic. Alright, footmen, get into battle now. Look at those wicked spears, those wicked shields, I love it. Honestly, you can just go ahead and probably engage those guys. While you're doing that, we can have the crossbows work on the Uruk Reavers. You guys work on the hunters. Oh, they have a lot of guys in the back, though. Perhaps you guys can shut down those Reavers real quick. That might be nice. You guys still firing? Looks like they are. Can we get some routes here? I don't think we can until we shut down the... Yeah, not until we get rid of that general. Marines, get ready to throw your javelins. Those Uruk Reavers need to fall. Alright, get ready. Load javelins. Still worried about those archers. But these orc hunters are kind of left alone, which gives us a chance to get in there. You guys not... Oh, you guys got caught. Please throw those javelins before you get killed again. There we go. That's doing some good damage. These guys can go support against the Reavers here. We're taking a lot of damage from our javelins, which is nice. You guys just keep on holding the position. A lot of orc hunters here are dying. And the more we can kill, the better before that general's bodyguard shows up. These orc reavers, though, really holding the line right now. Get in their cavalry, start cutting them down. Should have low enough attack. We need to get some better units up in here. Keep a huntsman. I think it's time we get the archers inside. Put them wherever they can fit. Oh, these cavalry actually got pretty wrecked. And as I Marines, I know you guys are just like, I don't know what makes them so bad, but they're just bad in melee. You guys still firing at something? Hope you're firing at those archers. These cavalry got completely destroyed. That's okay. Pull out. Time to retreat. Don't stay in the combat. These orc fighters down. These cavalry are getting wrecked too. Yep, just fighting against all those orc reavers that turned on them. Ah, that sucks. I was hoping to quickly overwhelm them with Azrael Marines, but they're really not great in melee. But looks like our other cavalry did run away. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Here, go back into melee now that we have more units fighting.
The enemy force remains.
Bowmen, I need all of you guys to be in a position to start firing. That would be great. You guys go this way. They're working on those archers. They're slowly going down. Our general might need some support, though. You guys deal with the next group of reavers. Oh, can you guys shoot at those bodyguards? That would be fantastic. Bodyguards, stay there now. Hold your positions. Bowmen, fire on the orc hunters. Hoping our crossbows actually can just fire at this general. He's taking a few casualties. We do have Rosna Bowman over here that can get engaged. A couple halberdiers that should be running up here. EVA hunters, keep on firing if you can. We have a lot of Uruk-hai archers that need to go down. To keep getting in position. Hopefully our general can beat these Uruk-hai raiders. I have faith in him. I don't know where he is right now, though. Should be able to hold out. He's in the front line, actually. We need to support him. Can you guys actually just shoot through that? That would be great if you guys can just shoot through the buildings. Yep, they can just fire straight through the tents into the flanks. Alright, perfect. Our general is safe for now. Does mean there's a chance that we'll be able to... oh man, these guys are just throwing javelins at us. I didn't realize. Hop in there, lads. You guys fire at those.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
Alright guys, get into melee, shut down the archers. So far we're looking okay. We have archers on Vanguard here, just shooting down at the Uruks up here on the hill. If you guys want to run that way, that would be great. There are warriors. Oh yes, perfect. We got our armor piercing over there. That's exactly what we want. The huntsmen are firing at these Uruk reavers. Our general has shut down the Uruk-hai archers. Let's just keep moving in. Get you guys back there. Crossbows firing at these Uruk reavers from this flank. Not a bad call. Bro, they should be able to just fire straight through those buildings. TV Huntsmen no longer have a good position, though. I'd hop in there. Halberdiers, Axemen. Got them down. Here comes a charge with the axes. And I'm a really big fan of their new axe design. I think it looks Really cool, although it's a little hollow to be used as an armor-piercing weapon. And it does look a bit small. I think if you sized up the axe head, it would look a lot more intimidating. But right now, it doesn't really look like it would really cut through armor, be that effective of a weapon with such a small endpoint. Kind of a fan of bigger axes. You guys get back behind them. We're not making great progress on those Uruk Reavers, but they are just border guards fighting them, so what can you expect? Spearmen aren't the best in melee. Let's put this on time 6. It's really just a grind at this point. And you guys should be able to shut down the last of those bodyguards. Last of the Reavers are going down. Fantastic. And it is just a slaughter in the main center of the camp. I think this place is going to be fantastic because it's so heavily built up. Yes, the general has fallen. There goes what his name, Thudrak? Thruknaz. Thruknaz the Mighty has gone down this day. The orcs, and his name shall be wiped from the history books. 2 Reavers left standing, but a few daggers in the back should solve that problem.
This is a
Clear victory, only losing 600 to 1500. Our household guard getting 140 kills, as their marines also doing 153. They nearly got wiped out though at the cost of their damage output. And Goon has fallen. The once village of whatever Druidine used to live here, then orc camp, is now an Ar-Adûnâim orc camp. Now we'll get that dark shrine going there so we can convert the population. Get rid of that brawler's pit. We don't need that. Don't need that chicken farming building either, but everything else is fine, so we'll keep it as it is. Those also got a sword breaker. Fantastic. That's going to help us make more money and kind of keep Isengard off of our back line over here. Now, all Isengard has is Durwath and Isengard and whatever they've managed to have in Rohan, but Rohan is actually... They have Ginyard back, so Isengard really only has, what, 3 settlements left? Maybe 4? Yeah, 4 settlements, so we've really pushed them out. Anyway guys, this has been Sir Agumund, and I will see you on the next one.